What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. An update on my striker build. A lot of you guys have been asking what striker build I use in the VFL series I do, and of course the Fleetwood series that we do. So, all of you guys asking, it's time to answer your questions. There's some of my stats there, not too bad. Mixture of Division 10 and of course playing in the higher leagues. Play a lot of friendlies as well, so the matches played aren't actually as high as the matches I have played. Let's look at the two builds. Guys, I am so excited to shout out OneFootball. We partnered up with them. We've had a lot of sponsor requests on this channel, but I didn't want to promote anything I didn't like, of course, and OneFootball is one of the best apps I have used to follow the beautiful game. I'm serious, guys. This app has everything you want. You can select your club team to follow, but obviously with the World Cup coming up, go ahead and download it and you can follow England. You can follow all of the live fixtures, goals, scores, updates, come straight to your phone. Injuries. It's just told me as I'm recording this that Harry Kane has been made captain of England. If you're looking for the best, check out the links in the description down below and get downloading. It really is worth it. So I'm going to be going through two striker builds, a tall build and a small build. Now it really does depend which one you prefer, of course, but let's start off with the tall one. Now in this build I play at 6 foot, 149 pounds, and I particularly like to play this if I'm playing in a one striker formation. I personally prefer playing with two strikers on this game, but if I am playing the 4-2-3-1, which obviously is quite popular and we do play that at iBar, then I will play in the 6 foot build. It gives your team a little bit of an outlet, you've got a bit more strength, and it just kind of imposes a bit more presence on the defence if you're up there on your own. I was playing 5'9" at the start of the season and kind of struggling to do it. The team and me were both saying it would probably be better. Switched to a taller build and it's worked out pretty well. I like it. So there's two options with this tall build. 6 foot for me is the ideal height. You keep the balance between the sprint speed, the acceleration and the strength, and you don't lose too much of the other attributes like agility. Once you start moving up, you can see the stats start to go down. So I like to play around 6 foot. 6 foot 2 is not too bad either, but 6 foot for me, as I said, is a nice balance. Now you can either stay at 149 or 174. Now Private Herkins, massive pro club striker.
He's also a turd.
Likes to play at the 174 build at the moment, and it really is whatever you prefer. 174 obviously gives you +4 strength, but I prefer the 149. It depends if you like to run in behind a bit more or you like to hold up the ball. Give both a try, see what works for you, and if you want to try a smaller build, let's go look at that now. So let's look at the slightly smaller build. Now this is the 5'9" striker 149. This is what I really do like to use. I like to use this more in low man. Gives you a bit more sprint speed, but when it comes to playing up front on your own in 11 versus 11 clubs, that 6 foot build might be a little bit more useful. Now this build does work. If you want to try 5'9", you can obviously go to 5'10" and you don't really lose anything. So either one, if you want a little bit more height, go up there and you don't lose a single stat as far as I'm aware. I play the 5'9", 149 build because it's close to me in real life and that's what I quite like. I quite like obviously the virtual pro side of things. I like a build that's similar to me. It's fun. It's like you're actually in the game. That's kind of the point of pro clubs. I think the 6 foot build has overtaken it in terms of effectiveness on this FIFA, but I would say I wouldn't play this build if you're playing as a lone striker. If you're playing in a 4-3-3 with two wingers up there, I wouldn't do it. If you're playing in a 4-2-3-1, I wouldn't do it. If you're playing a diamond formation, a 4-1-2-1-2, this build can work. If your striking partner's a little bit taller, he wants to hold up the play, you're more into running in behind, then by all means try this build, see if it works for you and your team, and just see whatever you're more comfortable with. That's the smaller build. The taller build I'd recommend is 6 foot at the same weight, so easy to remember. Let's look at the traits. So 4 in strength, you really want that. I don't think injury prone's that necessary. I haven't got many in stamina, to be honest. My stamina feels pretty good anyway on this game. Defending, obviously not going to use any of them. Dribbling wise, we've got them all. We need the dribbling stats for me. Especially if you're a lone striker, you want to be holding up that ball. Passing wise, this is where it gets interesting, guys. So I've gone for really trying to get the max curve that I can. So I've had to obviously put some points into crossing there, which is a bit pointless, but you get +3 curve at the end of it. So kind of essential if you ask me. And the same here, I've gone and put a point in long passing so that I can access these 2 curve points. I mean, if you take them off, you're losing 7 curve. So you kind of need that curve, in my opinion. If you're going for those swerve passes, the through balls, the shots, you need them. So this is what I kind of rocking with at the moment. I will mix it between sometimes, but this is what I like. Shooting wise, it's probably easier to cover the traits that I don't use. I don't use the finesse shot. I just don't really like it. I don't think it brings a lot. I don't finesse that much anyway, especially in competitive like 11 versus 11 clubs. Maybe better for low divisions if that's your kind of thing. But for me, I don't use it. Now, I ain't touching this ever, okay? This was like the first week the game was out. I had some mad glitch where I didn't have to put any points into volleys to get weak foot trait, which is obviously brilliant because volleys, how many volleys do you really hit in 11 versus 11 pro clubs? I can't touch this section because I won't be able to put it back on. I don't know how that happened. It happened to a lot of the players at the start of the game. It's just a glitch that I've kind of rolled with. So obviously if you can't use that, I would probably put your points into the volleys because you do need weak foot. You really do. But as I said, there is not a way to do this anymore. I think they patched it. The game has blessed me. Pace-wise, I've got all the pace. You need to have as much pace as you can, obviously. And goalkeeping, I have all of the... I don't have the goalkeeping traits. That's that for the stats, guys, and the traits. I have pretty much the same on my 5'9 build. As I said, you can go in between and try whatever you think works for you. But that's what I like. I like 6 foot striker, 149 pounds. Occasionally 5'9, 5'10, 149 pounds. And if you're finding that striker build a bit weak, bump that weight up on the 6 foot to 174 pounds. Let me know how it goes for you guys. If you're listening now and you've enjoyed this video and you don't know who we are the home of pro clubs on FIFA 18. So if you're trying out this build, we've got so many more builds and tips for pro clubs. So subscribe, hit that red button. We've just hit 36,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like on the way out of the video. And comment down below on your favourite striker build. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been World of JCC, and I will see you all next time.